Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for you guys today, I'm going to be doing a review slash first impressions slash look with the Little Ray of Sunshine palette from Colourpop. This is what it looks like on the inside. I already did the look, so this is kind of what it looks like. If you guys want to see what it looks like, this is kind of what it looks like. I bought the palette, I bought the liners, they're already open as you guys can see, and I also bought the Super Shock Shadows for this as well. So yeah, if you guys like Colourpop, if you like these types of videos, please do not forget to subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. I would very much greatly appreciate it. Just one quick disclaimer before we get, or two quick disclaimers before we get started. I bought this all with my own money. It was not sent to me whatsoever. I bought a couple other things along with the collection that I wanted to try out for my own personal time, but Colourpop did not send this to me. Colourpop has no idea who I am. They don't know that I'm doing this. I just wanted to do it for funsies because I like the packaging on it. Also because of my mom. My mom loves sunflowers, so I kind of wanted to test it out, and then if I really like it, I was going to buy another one for her to have for her makeup bag because she has like no makeup whatsoever. But I think she'd like this. So I bought it for that, but also I'm not a makeup artist. I've never claimed to be, and I will probably never be one. So if you are a makeup artist and you're watching this, I'm sorry. You might want to shield your eyes because it's about to get a whole lot messier. Yeah, and with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so I did buy this with my own my own money. It is the Little Ray of Sunshine palette from Colourpop. These pans are really, really small.
It's like normal pans.
I know, but they just, like, they're tiny. I got the palette. I got two of the Super Shocks.
Show that too.
I got Connie a foundation, and then I bought the two eyeliners that came with it as well.
Yellow.
I don't know. Connie, I wish you would let me open my stuff. Rawr. Okay. But anyway, I did the rest of my face off camera already, except for like my eyes. For the most part, this lighting is not good, but whatever. I don't care that much. I already did an eye primer, so we're going to zoom in now and move on with our day. Okay, you guys are zoomed in. I already put on eye primer. It's kind of like dried down slightly. So I'm going to take my Colourpop brush now. I'm going to take a fluffy brush. I need a mirror too. My mirror's all dirty. Whatever. I'm going to go in with the color, or in the shade. I think it says Sun's Out. It's the lightest shade in here. It's on the top left corner. Clean up whatever just broke. Hold on. I'm just kind of going to use my camera as a mirror because I cannot look down and have this work. Actually, hold on. Where is it? Right here. I bought this Colourpop highlighter too, so I could just use this Shanna. Couldn't I? Yeah, this will work. I'm just gonna use this mirror, so if you see me looking down, it's for this. But zoom me out just slightly. I'm gonna go back in with the Sun's Out shade. And this is literally like the color of my skin. So I don't know how well it's going to show up. It doesn't show up. So that shade is literally, it's just like a real, I guess it's a good transition shade because you can't see it anyway. You're probably not going to see it underneath all the other colors of this palette. So I guess it's an okay shade. I wouldn't necessarily, I don't know, I'll probably only use it to either set like primer or concealer. If I use concealer on my eyes or something. Because it is a really pretty matte shade. It's just not like pigmented enough to show up on my eye. Okay, but I did the Sun's Out shade on both of my eyes. That is what it looks like. And then I'm going to take another fluffy brush. I'm going to use a synthetic one this time. Because I think like because it's a synthetic, it doesn't absorb the color as much as like a natural haired bristle does. So this one is in E126 from Shop Massé. And I'm going to go in with the color. Want a little bit darker. So I'm going to use the shade right underneath Sun's Out. It's called, I don't know, I can't tell what color this is, but it's this one right here. So this one is Sun's Out. I can't tell. The font is so light on here that I cannot read the shade names, but this one right here. And I'm going to put, ooh, that one's messy. Can you see that? It's really messy. Okay, so I'm just going to put this in the same place I put that other color. And see, that one is shows up a lot better. So I like that color. But I'm just trying to build up the crease to create depth. I like that. You know, for as dusty as they are, there's not a whole lot of fallout on my face. So, there's not actually any fallout on my face. So, I think if you tap it off hard enough, the excess of the shadow will come off. And then you don't really have to worry about it falling out on your face. If you are really worried about it, just do your base makeup after you do your eyes. That's what I used to do for the longest time. But yeah, there's that. Okay, so I did the other eye for the other shade I can't talk anymore. I did the other shade, I did this shade again. I just basically did the same thing on the other side. I still cannot read the shade name on that. Does it say on the back? It's called Blissed Out. So the next thing I want to do is take the shade Chillin', which is not like the darkest color in the palette, but it's darker. It's like a darker brown. It's the one in the middle on the bottom row. Right there, it's like a matte. Well, all these colors are matte too. If I didn't mention this at the beginning, it's an all matte eyeshadow palette, and then they came with 2 Super Shocks as well. So I'm gonna take that Chillin' shade on a smaller, like a way smaller blending brush, and kind of just put that right in the crease. They're all very dusty. Like, I barely touched that. They're all very dusty. And I'm putting that right underneath, like slightly on my lid. Right underneath that other color, just to add depth to the look. And don't worry about getting it on the lid too much, because if the Super Shocks are like Colourpop's normal Super Shocks, it's gonna be covered up anyway. So that's not like that big of a deal. Have any of you guys like watched Glow Up yet? I know it's been out, like season 2. I know it's been out for a while, and I just started watching it last night, but I cannot watch it for too long because otherwise my phone dies. And I don't like it when that happens, because I do too many things online for my phone to be dying all the time. So there's that. See, why can't my lighting be like this all the time? Right now, it's really overcast outside. And I wish it was overcast whenever I was filming. Because, like, sitting on the side by my window, it's like perfect lighting. Really love it. I like that. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this E4 from Colourpop brush. It's like a flat shader brush. I'll just grab the highlighter. I'm going to go in with the very darkest shade. The very darkest shade, yes. The darkest shade in the palette, which is called Sun Giant. It's the last one on the bottom row. And I'm just gonna, I want to pack that on the outer corner only. I don't really want to have this blended anywhere. Wow, okay. Are you alright, kid? Connie.
What?
Are you alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just listening to tape make a rave.
I can hear it.
She's good, I'm sorry. Plus, I love her anyway.
How does this look so far?
Oh, look bad. You look like you have sunset on your eyes.
Do I really?
Yeah.
I'll take it. Alright, and then I'm just going to take like a smaller brush to smoke out. Actually, you know what? I'm going to wait to do that part until after I do the eyeliner. But I want to use the yellow. There's like this really pretty matte yellow shade right in the middle of the palette called Sunnies. I kinda, do I dare? Okay, I'm gonna take another Wet n Wild fluffy brush. Go in with that Sunnies shade. Very, very dusty. Like, and I'm just gonna kinda blend on the outer corner. Kind of swooping it right up underneath the brow bone. I cannot see this color very well. And by very well, I mean at all. I don't see it at all. So you guys are going to have to tell me if it's there or not. If you guys are new to my channel, hi, my name is Shanna. I can't see yellow very easily. I'm visually impaired. So, oops. Does that look good? Okay. I can't tell. Anyway, so I'm going to go in with, hold on. Okay, we have two Super Shock shadows in the shade, oh, bugger balls. I'm dropping everything today. Come here. Hold on. I can't get it. I got it now. We have it in the shade. What? Where did the thing go? Is there like a sticker on the ground? Anywhere?
No.
I think it's that white thing right there. Can you hand me that? Yeah. Does that have my shade name thingy on the back?
What?
This doesn't have a shade name on the back.
It doesn't.
No.
That's lovely.
I don't understand. Look at this one's called In Harmony. Where'd the box form go? Maybe that'll say that's yours. I don't understand. Why doesn't it have a shade name? I like shade names. Gosh darn it. Okay, so the one without a shade name on the bottom is called Flower Child, which is this color. It's like a gold shade. Ooh. I always forget how Colourpop Super Shocks feel, but that is really pretty. So that's Flower Child. And then there's In Harmony, which is like a deeper bronzy color. Right here is In Harmony and then Flower Child. So I think I'm going to take Flower Child because she's the problem child today. And I'm going to use that.
Me?
I said Flower Child because she's the problem child. Are you named Flower Child?
No.
I'm going to take Flower Child. I'm trying to use my finger as I normally do. Pat that on my lid. That's really pretty. That is really, really, really pretty.
I use this to get this wet. Huh?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so there's that. And then what I want to do next is, hold on. Anyway, what I want to do now is I want to use one of the gel cream liners that came with it. No, they didn't come with it, but I bought them. So this one is in the shade Sunkissed. I'm sorry if you can hear Connie singing. Which is like a really, really light, almost yellowy brown color for going based on the packaging. And then there's Sunnyville. Out with you. Which is a darker brown. And because I have a lighter color on my lid, I want to use the Sunnyville color on my, oh wow, that's really creamy, on my lash line. But let me swatch them first really quick for you. This one broke. This one busted. Oh wow, that one's metallic too. Okay, so the lighter color is metallic. This one is metallic, whereas this one is a matte color. But they're right here. Swatched. That is really metallic. Okay, I'm gonna go in. What the fuck? Be careful opening these because if you open them too hard, they will break. They're really, really creamy. Which isn't necessarily like a bad thing, but it's not cool that they keep breaking either. Let me zoom it out so you can. Can't do this. And I'm not taking the liner all the way in like I normally would. These are really pigmented. I'm sorry you guys cannot see me do that, but messed it up on that eye. Oh well, I'll fix it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the I'm gonna take this type of a brush and just run it through. And I'm kind of gonna use it to smudge out. Sorry. I used it to smudge out the liner. Okay, so there's that. I know I added a little bit more on this side than I did on this side, but we're gonna go in with a brush anyway and smoke it out so it's not super huge deal. I'm just going in with that darkest shade again, and I'm gonna run that right over that, like that. Almost dipped into the highlighter again. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more on this side to even it out. Do I dare go back in? Alright, so there's what that looks like. I'm gonna do mascara really quickly. I use so many brushes for this. I normally don't use this many brushes to do one look. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm just gonna do mascara really quick. I'm gonna use the Pumped Up from Maybelline. Oh no! Shoot toots. Okay, I fudged it up right there, so I'll be right back. Alright, I think I fixed it. But anyway, this is what the finished look looks like with the eyes and the Super Shocks on there. I think this collection came with like a body oil and stuff too, and I didn't purchase it. I don't use body oils at all. Overall, my thoughts on the collection are the fact that the gel liners are, I think, other than the fact that like they break so easily, those are like my favorite thing in the collection, just because they went on really, really creamy, really, really easily. They smudged out really well. I really like those. I like the Super Shocks as well. I even like the palette. Like, I don't think anything that I tried today was bad. My biggest issue is the fact is that this is like a really, really dusty palette. Like, even compared to Colourpop's normal formula, this is like a really, really dusty formula. And I don't really care for that. So out of the three things I tried today, this is probably like my least favorite thing. Also, I think the packaging is a little bit redundant as well. Like, can you guys read? If you have normal vision, can you read the shade names on that? Because I sure as a heck can't. And so I think that's kind of irritating. But also, I like this palette. I like the color story in here. I think it would have been like more interesting in theory if they had done a less like neutrally palette, like kept it neutral, but like sunflowers come in colors other than yellow and brown. There's reds, there's golds, there's oranges, there's like really dark colors in there as well. Like these three colors, the bottom three colors, and then this middle one are my favorite. I think those are like the most representative of a sunflower. I think these other five, like right here, they could have been switched out with other colors to make it like more representative of a sunflower, because it's, if you like sunflowers, you're probably gonna love the packaging of this. That's what I think. I think it's an okay palette. It's not my favorite. I have other all matte palettes that I think I like a little bit better, but it's not a bad palette. But anyway, you guys, if you like this video, please do not forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I would very much greatly appreciate it. And yeah, with that being said, I will see you all in my next video. Bye!